Hello. Before beginning today's topic, I'd like to share with you that you are a genius, you are special, you mean the world, and you are loved. Today's topic is how to find my passion. Oddly enough, in this world where we give up our power, after our first awakening happens and it causes no change. We continue to live life the same I've been living my past 18, 20, 15 years without any change. And we simply accept that we're just going to always be listening the rest of our lives. And then the question comes, what's my passion? Well, let me tell you what your passion is if you're living from that state. Your passion is whatever you're listening to. So, what, how do we then step up and have a passion? In my journey, I found that it's not so much about what is my passion as much as what am I going to give all of my energy to? Do you agree with me that your passion deserves all of your energy? If you do, then it will be a little bit easier to decide what your passion is. Because now I am a creator. Now it doesn't matter what my passion is, being judged by the external world. Now I'm only responsible for making a decision and then living out this decision. That's the hard part. The hard part isn't being happy. The hard part is deciding, as I've done, yeah, you know what? 24/7, I want to be creating this high elevated emotion using the power of my heart. We have to look at things not as we have to look at, I don't even know if it's frontwards or backwards for you, but I know that we need to create a foundation. We have to step inside of ourselves. We can't be scared. Now, I know the mind, if utilized in the common way, and for example, let's pretend I am my brain and I think out loud the following words. What is my passion? I release the thought, and then comes back to me an answer, what we perceive as an answer, right? And the moment I then ask, really, that's my passion? I release that thought, and then comes back a thought. For me, in my times, in my ludicrous times, chances are, that answer would be, you know what, yeah, that's not it. So, this is this big predicament of, can I even trust my interior? What is the point of thinking if it's just going to be this mumbo jumbo, never get anywhere? Well, that's this power of the heart. We have to look at the tool that we're utilizing most, which is the brain. The brain is an instrument of duality, just in how it's physical. I mean, let's look at it. It's split in two. Did you know that each side is then split in two? And then the compartmentalization keeps happening. I believe up to 44 parts. I believe the brain is divided into 44 parts. So when we're thinking about our passion, you have to first be living a passionate life. You can't go searching for a new car if you don't have space in your garage. If you think, if you're thinking about a passion, is it because you have excess energy, excess time, and a desire to have a passion? Or is it just because you want to fit the picture of a human being and you believe a human being should have a passion? So whenever you're introducing yourself or whenever you're out with your friends, you have something to talk about. For many of us, I fear that a passion is something that we never see, we never think about. We don't internalize our passions. Oh, my passion is God knows what. My passion is X. Are you doing the thing that angers me? Now I'm not really angry, but what could anger me is the fact that, and this is a fact, that people carry passions, but they never step foot towards that passion. They don't take one single step. their passion and the amount of energy they put into this passion doesn't pass them saying what their passion is. If you're in contact with your passion in a physical and verbal sense, then that's not your passion. If you're only passionate about something with the words that you're saying and with the actions that you're doing, you're not truly passionate enough. Now, I might get some backlash. Well, I mean, if I'm working towards, and I hear you, if I'm working towards every day towards my passion, if it's your passion, then you shouldn't just use your physical body. And things aren't even physical, but that's a topic for another video. What appears to be physical is the non-physical aspect of me, of my bed sheets, of a wall, moving at such a rapid frequency that it's pretty solid that I can't travel past this wall now. So you gotta internalize it. Okay, yeah, you're working day in and day out towards that goal. Well, another secret is, if you internalize your passion, if you become your passion from the inside, you're going to have to physically do less. It doesn't take a genius to realize there's physical, or the illusion of physical, and very clearly non-physical. So let's look at what science tells us. Let's think about science for a little bit. How much of our world is physical? Okay. Now, how much of our world is non-physical? So is it safe to say that utilizing the aspect of you that is not physical to achieve X and Y is better than to just use the aspect of you that is physical? So let's write this down. Let's actually think about this. Okay, so I have a physical dynamic and I have a non-physical. I've just been living life through my physical way. So is it not to say that you're living a limited life? Because if all you are is your body, and there's no, you've surrendered your internal processes to the mind and the heart, your emotions are not in your control, nothing inside of you is under your control. You don't control nothing that isn't physical. All you control is the physical. And before something can manifest, it was once not physical. Really dive deep into these words and start thinking, what ways do I want to affect my life? If we're talking about a passion, you got to internalize it. If it's a passion, you got to internalize it. So one quick answer to how do I find my passion is ask yourself, would I internalize it? And if you're not ready to internalize it, then it's not your passion. Well, that leaves me limited. Well, now I don't know. Like, now I don't have a passion. Well, we go back to, many people don't have a passion. Many people are just living. And that's fine if you don't have a passion. There's no book or law that says you need to have a passion. You don't have to. If you just want to be an ordinary person that just lives lives through their physical body, that's more than fine. But if you think that you are ready to commit to a passion, then you need to commit your non-physical and your physical aspect. Today's video is how to find my passion. Well, we've talked about the things that lead up to it, right? But if so, I go back. If you want to have a passion, you got to be ready. And to be ready, you have to decide, will I internalize it? And to know that if you're passionate about something, would I internalize it? I hope you found this video to your liking. I hope you found it motivational. And I ask you that you share this video with your loved ones, with your friends, with your mastermind group, and also leave me down in the comments, what are your passions? How did you decide you wanted this to be your passion? How did you decide, I'm going to sell my soul to this? And what steps are you taking daily to live out your passion? I'd love to know what y'all's passions are and what we're doing to get closer to them, to start really feeling them. And now I invite you to join my family. My family, we are a group of individuals that live from the heart, and we are masters at teaching the art of living from the heart. This membership comes with 2 meditations daily, a weekly meditation, and a monthly meditation. I hope to see you on the side of light. Goodbye.